वृंदाय तुलसी देव प्रियाय दशवशस्य विष्णुवती पदे देवी सत्यव्रतये नमो नमः। तुलसी देव प्रियाय दशवशस्य विष्णुवती पदे देवी सत्यव्रतये नमो नमः।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु।
वृंदा देवी तुलसी महारानी की जय। नमो नमो तुलसी कृष्ण प्रेयसी नमो नमो तुलसी कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण भक्ति पदे देवी सट्टवतये नमो नमः। कृष्ण भक्ति पदे देवी सट्टवतये नमो नमः। वृंदाय तुलसी देव प्रियाय कृष्ण भक्ति पदे देवी सट्टवतये नमो नमः। वृंदा देवी तुलसी महारानी की जय। हरे कृष्ण।
नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपिताय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी इति नामिने
Bye.
हरियादि कोरि अमर दुलार
नारा हरियादि कोरि कमरा दुलाया
मुकुंद बासु गोचराधिकार
संजया मुकुंद वासु घोषाधिगाय
शंख बाजे घंट बाजे बाजे कारताल
शंखा बाजे घंटा बाजे बाजे कारताल
मधुर मृदंग बाजे
माधुरा मृदंग बाजे परमारसायन
शंखा बाजे घंट बाजे मधुर माधुर माधुर बाजे
शंखा बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर माधुर माधुर बाजे
बाजे घंट बाजे मधुर माधुर माधुर बाजे
शंखा बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर माधुर माधुर बाजे माधुर 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 बाजे माधुर 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 बाजे निताई गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताई गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल
शिव बाहु कोटि चंद्र वदना उज्ज्वला
बाहु कोटि चंद्राजी वदना उज्ज्वला
ललते माना महला करे जंगमा
माला देते वाना माला करे जलमाला
शिवा सुकुमार दिले
शिवा सुखनारदा प्रेमे गादा गादा आकाशी विनोदा देते गौरार संपाद
जयो जय भारती
जयो जय गोरा चांदे आरती किशोरा
प्रभु नित्यानंद गदर शिव सदि गौर भक्तवे
भजती कृष्णा चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर शिवसदि गौर भक्तवेदांत Nitai Gauranga Gaur Hari
Gora 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 Hari Gora 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 Hari
Gaura 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 Hari Jaya Gaura 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 Hari
Jaya Sakti Nandana Jaya Sakti Nandana Jaya Sakti Nandana Gauri Hari
Jaya Sati Nandana Jaya Sati Nandana Jaya Sati Nandana Gaura Hari
Gora 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 Hari Gora 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 Hari
Gaura 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 Hari Jaya Gaura 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 Hari
Gora 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 Hari Jaya Gora 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 Hari
Gaura 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 Hari Jaya Gaura 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 Hari Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Gaur Hari. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya,
Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya. हरि श्री राधे
राधा रमण श्री राधे
जय राधा रमण श्री राधे
जय कृष्ण बलराम जय कृष्ण बलराम जय कृष्ण बलराम जय वृंदावन धाम
जय कृष्ण बलराम जय कृष्ण बलराम जय कृष्ण बलराम जय वृंदावन धाम
जय राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे
जय राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे
जय श्रीनाथ जी जय गोपाल जी जय नाथ जी जय गोपाल जी जय पंचातत्व जय गौरामिताय जय पंचतत्व जय गौरामिताय
जय पंचतत्व जय गौरानिताय जय पंचतत्व जय गौरानिताय
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल
बोलिताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल
जय जय प्रभुपाद
जय जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद
जय जय गुरुदेव गुरुदेव गुरुदेव
जय जय गुरुदेव 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 गुरुदेव
बोल प्रेमानंदी
जय विष्णुपाद पंच परिवजगेंगे ऐसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्री प्रभुपाद की जय विष्णुपाद परम परिवजगाचार्य भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी श्री प्रभुपाद की आनंद कोटि वैष्णवंद की नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की वृंदावन मथुरा धाम की नवदीप बाबू धाम की जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की गंगा माई की जय जमुना माई की जय तुलसी महारानी की जय भक्ति देवी की जय श्री श्री राधा माधव की जय श्री श्रीनाथ भगवान की सामवेद भक्तवृंद की जय हरि नाम संकीर्तन की सीताराम लक्ष्मण हनुमान जी की श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुदमैया की जय पंचतत्व की और प्रमाण all glory to assembled Lord, all glory to assembled Lord, all glory to assembled Lord, all glory to Sri Guru and Gauranga Srila Prabhupada ki.
Hare Krishna. Today's class will be given by His Grace Amrit Hari Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Please come forward as close as possible with you can see Krishna properly.
Radha
यशोदानन्दन व्रजनरञ्जन यमुनातीरावनचारि जय राधा माधव कुञ्ज विहारी जय राधा माधव कुञ्ज विहारी हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare
संकीर्तन की हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की Hare Krishna. So today we'll be discussing about tomorrow's festival, Shri Krishna Janmashtami. Shri Krishna Bhagwan ki Jai. Before we start, we'll just recite the prayers. Om Jnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurumalitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Shri Chaitanya Mano Vishram Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Advatam Kadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavansha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Pranathan Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamsha Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishnaya Utale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Prasarine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyate Deshatarine Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pratayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratishe Namaha Te Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Taptakanchana Gaurandi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vanchakalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhu Vaevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So very grateful to be amongst all of you. It's it's a high privilege for me to be sitting here and speaking about Krishna Janmashtami. There are so many senior devotees here who know 1,000 times more than what I know. I'm just a very neophyte who is practicing Krishna consciousness, but they have mercifully given me this chance to speak something about Lord Shri Krishna. So, it is said in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that how my birth is extraordinary. It is not like any other baby being born. Janma karma chame divya. How it is different. So, we'll try to see a little bit how the birth of Lord Shri Krishna was extraordinary, and in what way we can understand it through our limited senses. So that's why it is said that Lord Krishna appeared. We don't really say that he took birth. It is said appearance, like how sun appears and disappears. When sun disappears, it doesn't mean that the sun is gone. It's just that our eyes cannot see. So similarly, the Supreme Lord also, by His sweet will, He appears into this material world. And the main reason He comes is to attract our hearts, is to attract all these living entities towards Him, so that we can go back home to our eternal abode, which is the Goloka Vrindavan, which is an association of the Lord. This is a temporary material world. So He wants to come here and show that what real happiness is. What it means to associate with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. How wonderful that association is. And that is the only reason why He comes. Although in Bhagavad Gita many other reasons are given that how He comes to annihilate the demons and to protect the devotees, but that He can do it through His agents also. He's personally coming so that we get attracted towards Him. We understand how wonderful Lord Shri Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is. So in this regards, now since tomorrow is Janmashtami, it is very important that we prepare our consciousness to be able to understand first of all what Janmashtami is and how we can participate in that celebration. Many times the tendency is we just come to the temple, we take darshan and we probably take some prasad, those who are not fasting, and then we go home. But is there something more to it? What exactly is this celebration all about? You see, if there is any small function in our house, there's a lot of preparation that goes by, right? If you're inviting some 30-40 people to your house, maybe months before you'll start contemplating and thinking about it, what should be done in that program, what all items should be cooked, whom all to invite, and how the arrangement should be done. So tomorrow being the biggest program, which is the appearance of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Purna Purushottam Bhagwan, who is the owner, proprietor, creator of this entire universes and multiple such universes. So how much more preparation we should be doing? Now this preparation is not the preparation of decoration, although that is very important. But this preparation is mostly the preparing our consciousness to be able to take the maximum benefit out of it. Take the maximum shelter of this wonderful festival of Janmashtami. So how do we prepare our consciousness? See, when Lord Shri Krishna appeared, even before His appearance there was so much of preparation done. Like how, Lord instructed Mother Durga Devi, that how you should make sure that, first of all, that the guards which were guarding, they are asleep. So the locks of the gates were automatically open. Not only that, there was heavy rainfall, so much of thunderstorm, so that nobody can hear what is happening. It's deafening thunderstorm was going on. And then how Mother Yamuna also, gives way for the Lord to go from Mathura to Gokul. So like this, so much of arrangement was done by Durga Devi. And one of such arrangement also we'll be seeing the story of how, the Krishna, he's born in the jail of Kamsa. So similarly, for us also, when we are talking about, okay, we have to prepare our consciousness, what preparation to be done, a question might come, okay, why we should prepare? What is it in for me? That is one of the biggest thinking that goes, okay, am I getting any benefit out of it? Why should I do the preparation? Why should I invest my time, energy, and consciousness in it? So anybody can say some 1 or 2 points that why we should be preparing? No? For our own purification. Yeah? Any other? Out of love for God. So before we come to this point of why, understanding the why, we would take a pause and understand what is the real meaning of Janmashtami. Sometimes there is a feeling that, okay, every year this happens. It's not something new. Every year this birthday comes and, the festival is there. So what is so big about it? And probably hundreds of years before, 5,000 years before precisely, Lord Krishna appeared and is now gone. But, okay, why so much of grand festival about it? That thing might, or how am I to be relating to this festival? So the Acharyas have given the meaning that Janmashtami, the real meaning of Janmashtami is actually inviting the Lord in our heart. So instead of thinking so many birthdays happen every year, it happens, we should be thinking so many Janmashtamis I have attended, but till now still I do not have that love for the Supreme God. Till now I am not able to relate with Him. One may think that, okay, Lord is always there as Paramatma in our heart, but He is dormant. As Bhagavad Gita says, there's 2 birds watching. There's 2 birds in the, on the tree. One is watching and another is the doer of the activity. So it's in a dormant state. And we should be thinking so many Janmashtamis are going and coming and I don't know if I'll be there for the next Janmashtami or not. And still, till now, I have not developed that love. I have not developed that awakening of the Lord in the heart has not happened. So Janmashtami basically means to prepare our heart, to prepare our consciousness in such a way that we can invite the Lord, and Lord also feels happy to come and reside in our heart. Okay? So now then the question would be, okay, so what can I do for it? If I have to invite the Lord, what should be the next step? Now I understand what is the real meaning of Janmashtami, and now I have to prepare my consciousness for that festival, but then how I should be doing it? So for this, we will understand that another point before we go to this. Another question might come that, okay, somebody might be thinking that maybe my heart is pure enough. So what is that litmus test? What is that parameter by which we can understand whether we are really pure? We see the normal conception, and you all can think, you can take your own example here and think about it. When we come to temple for Janmashtami, usually what is the bhav? The motive is, okay, I have to come and offer some prayers. We come and offer prayers. Especially it is said that on the day of birthday, the Lord is so merciful that He's very magnanimous. He's very magnanimous in fulfilling the prayers of His devotees. So that's the reason, they come with all the enthusiasm. And we do have our list, actually. Some, if not for our own welfare of somebody who are related to us. Somehow or other they are related to us. So our family members, our friends, our children, something like that. At least some little bit of motive is there. So right now, if you see, the consciousness is more about, okay, Krishna, what can you do for me? I have come here, I'm offering the prayers, but can you give me what I want? Can you make me happy? So back of the mind, there is this tinge of desire. Somebody might have in kilometers, somebody might have in millimeters, but if we are very honest with ourselves, we know that little bit of desire is there. And when that desire gets converted, we change little bit of wiring we have to change. And if that desire gets converted into the desire, okay Krishna, what can I do for you? Instead of asking Krishna what you can do for me, Krishna what can I do for you? At that point of time we should understand that our heart has become purified. That is the mood of the Brajavasis, the Mother Yashoda, the Gopas. Mother Yashoda, as soon as Krishna goes, she's always thinking, will my child be protected? What can I do for him to make sure that he has sufficient food? What does he like? How can I make him happy? So that is the mood. And when that changes, instead of me consciousness, it is instead of I consciousness, when it changes to Krishna consciousness and thinking about Krishna, okay, what can I do to make him happy? That is when we should understand that, this heart has become now pure. And it is a place wherein we can invite the Lord. And Lord Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita, Satatam Kirtayanto Ma. So such devotees who are always thinking about me, who are always meditating, how can I make Krishna happy? And we usually make Krishna happy by making devotees happy, by making our Guru Maharaj happy. We can't directly approach to Krishna. So doing Vaishnav Seva, serving the devotees, serving our Guru Maharaj, what will make Krishna happy? Krishna has said in Bhagavad Gita that if you distribute this knowledge to others, such a devotee is dearest to me. One who is distributing this knowledge to others of Bhagavad Gita, one who is educating others on what is spirituality, what is Krishna consciousness, what is bhakti towards the Lord, and engaging them in the process of bhakti, such person is dearest to me. So a person thinks, okay Krishna, you have said like that, so let me go and distribute Bhagavad Gita, let me do something, let me speak about your glories, whatever I have heard, let me speak to 10 of the friends that I have, and somehow attract them towards your beautiful form, towards your beautiful bhakti, and that will make Krishna very happy. So that is the change in the thought process. That's how we understand. Now, the question will come, okay, how to, start this? And why it is very important for the heart to become pure. So here we will go a little bit back and understand the story of birth of Lord Shri Krishna. So, it was the 8th child of the Devaki that was born. But before Krishna took birth, there were 6 children who were killed in the womb of, which were born to the Devaki. Kamsa mercilessly killed it. And many times, there is this question, why this happened. If the Devaki is a pure devotee, that's why Lord has agreed to take the birth in her womb or appear in her womb. But this is tragedy that she has to undergo. Was it really necessary? So behind this, Srimad Bhagavatam gives this story of how Marichi, who was the son of Brahma, he had 6 sons. And once it happened that Brahma did a small mistake. Basically, he got attracted to his own daughter and started running after the daughter. And Srimad Bhagavatam clearly explains that this happened because of the desire of the Lord. We should not think that Brahma is somebody like, one of us who is getting attracted to the opposite sex. No, that's not there. This is the pastime of the Lord because of the Yogamaya Shakti of the Lord. Brahmaji is acting in this way to support this particular pastime. So Brahmaji gets attracted, and at that point of time, the 6 sons of Marichi, they start laughing. And they are thinking that what kind of grandfather we have. See, he's running after his own daughter. And at that point of time, because this was a Vaishnava aparadh, it's an offense that was committed against the base personality, Brahma, they take birth as demons. So they are born as the 6 sons of Kalanemi, and they are the grandsons, great-grandsons of Hiranyakashipu. And because of some piety that they had, they little bit remember that, we did a mistake, we did Vaishnava aparadh, and because of this we have been born in demoniac family. So they immediately start worshipping Lord Brahma in that particular life. And as they come back after doing the tapasya and Lord Brahma is pleased, Hiranyakashipu is not pleased. So Hiranyakashipu is like great grandfather of these 6 sons. And he becomes furious that how come you worship Brahma without my permission? So Hiranyakashipu had this mentality that everybody should be worshipping me. When one becomes very proud and endued with a lot of opulences, the immediate conception is to think that I am the controller, I am God. And that's how Hiranyakashipu was very much offended. Basically, he said that you have done an aparad. This was not Vaishnava aparad, but you can call it as Asura aparad. And he cursed that in the next life, Kalanemi will become your father. Your father Kalanemi will be the cause of your own death. Your father will be the cause of your death. So Kalanemi basically becomes Kamsa. And these 6 children which are basically born, they represent the 6 anarthas in the heart of every living entity. So anybody can tell what are 6 anarthas? Lust, anger, greed, envy, pride, illusion. Okay? So these 6 children are basically the 6 anarthas. But because they had done tapasya and they had pleased Lord Brahma told that although you will take birth, but immediately you will die. You will not have to go through the suffering. You know, there's 4 suffering which is said: birth, old age, disease and death. So old age and disease you don't have to undergo, and immediately you will be liberated from this human form of life. We are so attached to this human form of life, but here we see the curse that is being given is to take a human birth. So you can understand how this is not the very comfortable place to be situated in. Especially when somebody is cursed, those are the people who are sent here. So understanding this, so 6 sons which were killed, these were the 6 sons of Devaki. Now Acharyas have given this analogy, this understanding that how Mother Devaki refers a sadhaka as a practitioner, a practicing devotee. A sadhaka, Mother Devaki represents as. The womb is representation of the consciousness or heart. So when we were saying inviting Lord Shri Krishna into our heart, so what happened is, first of all, these 6 demons were killed. The 6 anarthas were killed. And only after that, when it became pure enough, then the 7th son which was born. Who was the 7th son? Balramji. And by the potency of Yogamaya, Balramji was transferred from the womb of Devaki to the womb of Rohini. And everybody in Mathura or in the kingdom of Kamsa, they thought that Mother Devaki has undergone a miscarriage. But it was not a miscarriage. It was transfer of Balramji. So then the Guru comes. Balaramji refers the Guru Tattva. So even if after we have become free from anarthas, first of all, to get free from anarthas, we need shelter of Guru, we need the guidance of Guru. But even after that, once we have become free, still the potency of Guru is something that brings us closer to Krishna or makes our heart and consciousness suitable to invite Krishna into our life. So this is the understanding that is given. All this which I have spoken is given in the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. The first 3 chapters, if you read, this particular story is mentioned, and Srila Prabhupada very nicely explains each and every verse along with the purport. So now this is the understanding. One more important personality that we have to understand here is Kamsa. Kamsa represent Bhaya or fear. Now what this fear is basically, how this is playing a role in our spiritual life. So Srila Prabhupada, he would always say that my disciples are not sufficiently afraid of Maya. This is one of the statement, golden statement, we might have heard it many times. That the problem is my disciples are not sufficiently afraid of the illusory energy of the Lord. The same illusory energy, nobody can overcome by their own endeavors. Great devotees, we saw this example of Brahma, how he got attracted. Similarly, Lord Shiva getting attracted to Mohini Murti, that was this is the form of the Lord, so it's not an ordinary living entity, it's the Lord himself. But nobody can overcome this illusory energy of the Lord, which is the Mahamaya, just by our own endeavors. So we should feel that need, that somehow, I am in a very predicament situation. I am in a very horrible, in a very scary situation. So that fear, that healthy fear. And once we do that, the process of anartha nivritti begins. The cleaning of this 6 anartha, that is when it becomes, once we have that particular fear. So a question here, why should we have fear? Can anybody say? Yeah? Yes, very good. So Prabhuji is saying, Bhaya bina hoy na priti. So without fear you cannot have love. Okay. Any other point? Why should we be scared of this material world? It's nice, right? We have nice temple here. The summers are nice. Winter is also okay. So why you should be fearful?
Because every step there is a danger in life.
There is danger, yes. Padam padam yat vipatam natesha. At every step there is danger. Nobody can tell at what point of time you will have to leave this material world. Maharaj Parikshit was fortunate to be able to know that after 7 days the death is going to come. But none of us know that. At every step, even though we try our best to make the condition very favorable, to have the maximum security that we can gather in our life, still you cannot predict what is going to happen the next moment. Anything can change. So it's a fearful situation. Any other point? Yeah? Krishna tells about one thing in Bhagavad Gita about this world. Characteristics of material world. Huh? Yeah, Dukkhalyam and Ashashvatam. This is Dukkhalyam. So there is this nice story. Once what happened is a person, he lost his engagement ring. You can imagine what kind of tragedy, right? Not only it's expensive, but he has to now tell his wife that I've lost the engagement ring, which is more problematic. So he's frantically searching in the backyard of his house. You know, he's frantically searching, and after searching for hours and hours, he couldn't find. So he goes to the front of the house, and there he's searching all the trees, bushes, and everywhere he's searching. And because he's searching so frantically, a person comes, a nearby person, his friend comes, and he asks, what happened? Why you're searching? What you're searching? It seems very important thing you have lost. So he says that actually I've lost my engagement ring. So his friend, being compassionate on him, he said that okay, let us both go and search it. We both will go and search. I'll help you. You don't worry. You will find it. So now both of them are searching and searching and searching. After some time, his friends ask him, do you remember last time when did you saw it? Where did you saw it? So he says that actually it was in my office room. I had kept it. While I was working, I had kept it there. So that's where I've seen it last time. Then the friend says that if you've seen it in the office room, why you are searching over here? What is the point? He said actually there's no electricity in the house. It's all dark in that room. So I thought, why to waste time? I can do some searching here till that time. So, are you able to relate with your own life? So Krishna says, this is Dukkhalyam. There is no happiness. But still, we are searching and searching and we try. Okay, maybe this person will give me happiness. Maybe that person will give me happiness. Maybe this big car, once I have this big car, I will be very happy. No. Maybe after I get this house, right now I'm staying on rent. Once I have a big house, I'll be very happy. Oh, probably I need a little bit more bigger house, a new build. Then I'll be very happy. So this is what is called searching. There is a cake of pastry. It's a cake, a pastry, in front of you. And let's say you eat it from the front. And then you eat it and you feel that something is wrong. Something is wrong with this pastry. So you take the back part and then you eat it. Still you feel there's something wrong. It's not tasting like a cake. You think maybe because I'm sitting, that's the problem. So you get up and then you again take another bite. And you say, no, this is very bad. Maybe I'm standing, let me lie down and then eat it. So then you again try. Still it is so salty. You think maybe I should jump and then eat it. Then I will feel it. Maybe I should run and then eat it. The problem is, instead of sugar, there was salt in the cake. So it's not problem with you. It's problem that, in this material world. And another place wherein we get wrong is we often compare relief as happiness. That is where we get distracted. When Krishna says there's no happiness in this world, sometimes we feel actually I'm happy. It's a weekend, I was able to nicely watch a Netflix movie, and then I had a very nice meal. So I was very happy. This was a good day. But this analogy, this example is given when you are, let's say you're traveling in a train, in a Mumbai local train, and you're standing there, and people are just crushing you, getting massage from different directions. And somehow one person gets up and you get an opportunity to sit for there. Already 4 people are sitting, but still you find at least some place to keep one of your legs there, and a little bit of relief you feel. So this is what is the happiness of the material world. It's coming from a negative scale to the scale of 0 doesn't mean you are happy. It is called relief from the pangs of the suffering. Happiness is on the positive scale. Happiness is something we see in the life of the devotees, in the life of the Vrajavasis, wherein they are going so much of tribulation, they are going so much of anxiety, but still they are so happy, they are so blissful in the association of Krishna. When the Govardhan Leela was being done, Krishna was lifting the Govardhan hill, outside it was all chaos. But because they were seeing the wonderful beauty of Krishna, how he's playing the flute, they were all mesmerized. For 7 days, 7 nights, they did not feel any hunger, any thirst. Kunti Maharani, when she's praying that give me more troubles, actually she doesn't, nobody likes trouble. It's not that she's liking trouble, but she's praying like that so that she can be with Krishna. That is called happiness. So in the happiness, even if there is some external suffering, some external inconvenience, but still the devotee is very blissful. And he doesn't want to give up that situation. He just wants to be there. Even if it's causing me pain, even if it's causing me suffering, I'm very happy to be with the Lord. So that is the positive scale of happiness. So, but most important thing, why we should have this fear. So we're talking about this fear. The reason we should have this fear is, all the points you said is correct. But one thing we have to understand is, and this we can understand from this pastime of Aghasur. So Aghasur was the demon who came in Vrindavan. He took a which form? In which form did he come? Snake, in the form of a snake. So he was lying on the Vrajabhumi with his mouth wide open, and his eyes was twinkling. So the Gopas, when they saw this form of Aghasur, they immediately understood that this cave-like thing which is appearing, it wasn't here before. We have been here many times, but this is something new we are seeing. His eyes are appearing like sun, but this is not sun, this is something different. The mouth is like a cave, nice cave, and his tongue is coming out, which is like bouncy castle. It's appearing very nice, but there is a bad smell that is coming from this mouth, as if he has eaten animals. So something is wrong, something is wrong. They had a second thought in their mind. But still what happens is, they go inside. They go inside the mouth of Aghasur. And finally Krishna has to come and to save them. So this Agha, the meaning of Agha, Bhagavatam explains, is called Papa. The characteristics of Papa is, we understand that it is not good. There is some problem with it. Subconsciously we know. In the packet of the cigarette it is written smoking is injurious to health. We know if you do gambling, there will be consequences that you get addicted, you are losing money. Many things, these things, intoxication, meat eating. Every person who eats meats, he understands subconsciously, yes, there is some killing involved. Somewhere or other there is additional pain which is being given to somebody just to satisfy my tongue. So Papa always has this, subconsciously you understand, but there is this force which is driving you so much that you are not able to avoid it. Like these Gopas were not able to avoid getting inside the mouth of Aghasur. So similarly, when person is so much endowed with this mentality of enjoying his senses, he knows that I am doing it wrong, I should not be doing it, but still he is not able to control it. And somehow, as if by force, he is being dragged to do that particular activity. And that tendency to commit pap is something we should be very scared of. We should be very afraid of. And this is the healthy fear. It's not that we are fearing. Fear is often has a negative connotation. You should be very confident in life, you should be fearless. But fear in this context is a very healthy fear of being fearful of this particular tendency of giving ourselves to this illusory energy of the Lord and committing something which we don't want to commit, which we should not be committing, which we know that this is not good for us, but still doing it. So that fear we should have. And why it is important to have such a fear? It is when such a fear is there, one becomes serious in spiritual life. Otherwise, that seriousness is not there. The tendency is always to procrastinate. So what if I am not a pure devotee today? Maybe next life. Krishna has said that you will take birth in a devotee family even if you don't complete. What if I am not chanting very attentively today? Maybe from next month onwards I'll try to sit and chant. What if I don't know, I have not read Srila Prabhupada books, what if I don't know what is there in Bhagavad Gita? Maybe sometimes when I become old, I will have time, I'll be retired. Ask those people who have actually retired. Are they able to read regularly? The seriousness will only develop, the seriousness will only happen when we understand what a scary situation we are in. At that point of time, we become serious in our spiritual life. And when one becomes serious, then people won't say that I don't have time to read Srila Prabhupada books, I do not have time to hear from my Guru Maharaj, I do not have time to do service to the Lord. Because then that becomes your priority. You're damn serious about it. No, this is what my life is all about. This is where I have to be. I cannot afford to waste time in other activities. All those Netflix and PVR and Cinemax and what all is there, these are not important. My first priority is to be able to take shelter of the Lord by chanting His holy name loudly. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And when that seriousness is there, one becomes sincere in his practice. One is trying hard with full dedication that I need to hear this holy name, what I am chanting. One is trying hard to understand what is the meaning of this verse, how can I implement it in my life, how can I apply this in my day-to-day life, what is Krishna trying to tell me, what can I do to follow this instruction of Lord Shri Krishna, how can I change my life. One is sincerely practicing it. And then there is no ulterior motive when one does that. One is not bothered about puja, lava, pratishtha. That if I become a nice devotee, people will come and offer me respects. They will say, Prabhuji, what a wonderful devotee you are. I'll get the Mahaprasad, Raj Bhoga of the Lord. I'll get to sing Mangal Aarti, I'll get to perform Kirtans, I'll get to probably sit here and give classes. One is not bothered about it. Because these are secondary, not only these are the things which will distract you from your goal. There is no ulterior motives. The only motive is somehow to please the Supreme Personality of Godhead, to please His devotees, to please our Guru Maharaj, so that when He becomes pleased, when the devotees are pleased, when the spiritual master is pleased, probably Krishna will also become pleased. And when Krishna becomes pleased, then what happens is, for such a devotee, he personally cleanses the anarthas. He personally cleanses the material desire to enjoy. Tesham satata yuktana bhajatam priti purvaka. So to such devotees, unto such devotees, dadami bodhi yogantam yena mahapukavantate. I give them knowledge, I give them proper understanding, and I cleanse the desire of the material enjoyment so that they can come to me. So that is what is very important, and here we understand the role of Balramji, which is the Adhyatmic Guru, the Adi Guru, that before Krishna appeared, Lord Balram appeared to prepare the heart, to prepare the womb of Devaki for the appearance of the Lord. So here we will just end with this last point. So we now, basically, if you want to summarize, we first saw that, okay, why it is important to prepare our consciousness for this festival of Janmashtami. Then we saw what Janmashtami basically means. It is to invite Lord in our heart. How we can invite Lord in our heart? By starting the process of anartha nivritti, by getting rid of these anarthas, the 6 offenses. And how that can happen is by having this healthy fear of the predicament situation where we are, by having sufficient fear of, as Prabhupada was saying, my devotees are not sufficiently scared of Maya. So understanding this illusory energy of Lord is not something we can defeat by our own strength. And when we understand that, we become serious, sincere, and practice devotional service without ulterior motive. And when we do that, when we follow the instructions of Guru in this way, once the Guru Maharaj is pleased, the devotees are pleased, Krishna also is pleased, and then he showers his mercy and cleanses our heart of all these anarthas. So now we'll just discuss this, what practically we can do. So tomorrow being Janmashtami, and in fact from today only we can start preparing ourselves. So what are some of the practical things that can be done in order to take full benefit of this festival? So anybody can tell what we should do?
Get up early.
Get up early. Yes. So please come for Mangalarti tomorrow. It is very auspicious to take the darshan of the Lord right in the morning, attend Mangalarti in the association of devotees and perform the Sankirtan. So please do come. It's at 5 o'clock. So as many devotees as can come, that will be very wonderful. And after that we'll be sitting together and chanting. So get up early, take bath, and please come for Mangalarti. Anything else? Seva. Yes. We should engage as much as possible in the service of the Lord. Because if you don't do seva, your mind will be engaged somewhere else. Especially for those devotees who are planning to fast. There was one of my friend, he was telling me that actually I fasted on the day of Janmashtami. And you know how I was able to fast? Back to back 5 movies. Not even one thought came of food. I was so absorbed in watching movie that I didn't get affected by thirst or by food or anything. So fasting successful, Janmashtami successful. Is this how we should fast? No. Our mind should be absorbed. The reason we fast is so that we don't waste time in unnecessary things, cooking, and then going to toilet and eating and then again going to toilet. All those things, we can avoid time in that and focus as much as possible in the activities of bhakti. It is said chanting 1 round is equivalent to chanting thousands of rounds on the day of Janmashtami. So where can you get such a sale offer, right? Chanting just 1 Mahamantra is probably you are completing 16 rounds. But that doesn't mean you don't chant 16 rounds. That means you chant more and more rounds. So that is the potency of Janmashtami. So even a single moment you don't want to waste. You want to engage yourself in the chanting of the holy name. And if you don't want your mind to think about prasadam, because we are not used to fasting, then try to focus on seva. Try to hear more and more about the Lord. Hear some wonderful katha about the Lord. That way you will not be distracted. Be in the association of devotees. They will inspire you. They will give you the courage and the strength to be able to successfully do the Janmashtami. It is said that one who fasts on this particular day, he gets the benefit there is some number, crores and crores of following Ekadashi. Anybody knows the number, exact number? So many, it's in crores, means more than 10 million. So that many Ekadashi when you follow, the benefit that you get is just obtained by fasting on this particular day of Janmashtami. So please try to fast. Please try to chant more and more. Engage yourself actively in Shravana, Kirtana, hearing, again and again in Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna is saying, Tat Shruno, hear from me, hear about me, hear from my devotees. Because when we hear, when we do the Shravan, we get attracted towards the Lord. Our bhakti, Lata Bij, grows and our attraction towards the Lord becomes very purified. In fact, Srila Prabhupada goes further and says, if a devotee reads diligently, very nicely Srimad Bhagavatam, regularly, every day, he is able to see Krishna in the pages of Bhagavatam. You can actually see Krishna in the Srimad Bhagavatam is no different than Lord Shri Krishna. So for those of you who don't know what Srimad Bhagavatam is, please meet His Grace Shubhankar Krishna Prabhu and please take a copy of Bhagavatam I'm not sure, Prabhu, we are going to keep it here in the altar, Bhagavatam. So you can even get from the deities if somebody wants to buy. Tomorrow is a very auspicious day. In fact, you can get your Bhagavatam book today itself so that you know that for sure, because we have limited copies. So for sure you will get your copy tomorrow. And please start reading. At least we can read those 3 chapters of the birth of Lord Shri Krishna. So Shravanam, Pathanam, all these activities we can do. So since it's time now, I will end here. There's so many things we can talk about for the day of Janmashtami. Are there any questions? Any doubts? Related to the class, related to Janmashtami, or any other thing you would like to ask, please feel free. You can have one question. All of you are intelligent. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you everybody for joining us in glorifying Shri Shri Radha Madhav, Lord Srinath Ji, Lord Nitai and Srila Prabhupada. And we are very thankful to His Grace Amritari Prabhu for giving a very nice class on the, for the Janmashtami. He's making our mood right so we can celebrate the Janmashtami tomorrow, how we should celebrate the Janmashtami tomorrow. So we give a big round of applause to His Grace. So, anybody here for the first time today in this temple? Please raise your hand. There are lots of people here today. So we welcome everybody who are here for the first time. We have a gift for you. Before you go, please take it. We'll get it from the back there. And give a big round of applause to all the newcomers who are here for the first time. And we also welcome the new CBA students and the parents who joined this semester. And the semester started last weekend. And we also welcome Bhimsen and his wife from the Vancouver. Bhimsen has helped a lot when we bought this temple about 35 years ago. And he helped in the design and the construction of this temple where we are sitting here today. So I guess Bhimsen is helping us outside right now, putting the lights and everything in the parking lot. So I guess his wife is here somewhere, so we welcome them. And we also thank Mr. Varun from the City Print and Design for helping us in all the print work for our temple. Today's feast has been sponsored by Katocha and family. And our upcoming festivals, we are pleased to invite you all to join us for the most auspicious event, Krishna Janmashtami on Monday, August 26th. We look forward to seeing you and your family at the grand celebration. Kindly honor us with your presence on this special occasion where we will have Kirtan, culture program, Abhishek ceremony, bathing ceremony of Radha Madhav, Maharati ceremony, Jhula, and many other fun-filled events. Program highlights and schedule is available on the poster and on the social media. So my humble request is that if you can make up for the Mangal Aarti tomorrow morning, it starts at 5 in the morning. Please join us for the Mangal Aarti tomorrow and start your day with the darshan of Shri Shri Radha Madhav. And full meal prasadam will be served in the evening, and in the daytime there will be fruit prasad, but full meal prasadam will be served after 6 in the evening. So devotees of the Lord Krishna, they fast till midnight on this day, and they break their fasting with full feast prasadam next day, celebrating Prabhupada's appearance day, Vyas Puja of Srila Prabhupada. And Ankur Seva, we have lots of Ankur Seva opportunity. We request you to bring your offering for Lord Krishna. Make sure these offerings are without onion and garlic. Try to avoid the liquids and use foil containers, and bring your offering by the 10 p.m. And public park, we have lots of parking available for the Janmashtami tomorrow. You can park your vehicle in the church right across the temple, and make sure, right, and you use the, not just cross the street there, right, it's happening even today. I was outside. We will have the volunteers, please follow their advice when you cross the road, and there is a pass the legal way, right, wherever you can cross the road and come to the temple. And make sure there is no damage to the property, because they're very nice. They give us to use their facility for this day, and make sure we don't do any litter there and damage their property. Otherwise, we can lose that privilege. And extra parking is available at the Italian Club. All parking lots are open, and parking is also allowed at the St. Angela Workplace School. That if you go across here, if you go across the street here, you will see there is a school there, and their parking is also available in the evening. And street parking is also open after 6 p.m., so you can park on the streets too. So we still have lots of Janmashtami opportunity sponsorships available. If you want to sponsor anything, dress, garland, abhishek, anything for that, you can please contact me. My name is Krishna Vidyadas, if you want to sponsor anything. And then on the 27th, we'll be celebrating the appearance day of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada, those who don't know, he is the founder of the ISKCON. So we'll be celebrating Vyas Puj of Prabhupada. So the program will start at 10 with the Abhishek of the Srila Prabhupada, and then go with the glorification of Srila Prabhupada, and then the Aarti, and then finally there will be very wonderful feast. Even if you can't join us for the whole festival, please join us for the feast. And on the September 8th, CVA is celebrating Gratitude Fair in our parking lot. And on the Thursday, this coming Thursday, November 29th, we are celebrating Vyas Puj of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj from 6 p.m. onwards. So everybody is invited for that festival. We have service available for Vaishnavis and family. If they want to discuss any issue or matter in confidence, it was brought to the notice that some Vaishnavis are going through some hard time and they have no one to talk to. So temple is providing this service for no cost, and all matters will be kept confidential. You can contact Her Grace Bimla Bhakti Devi Mataji and Her Grace Sarvamangala Mataji. And the 7th annual man retreat is happening in the New Vrindavan, West Virginia, US from September 20 to 22nd. For more information and registration, please see the poster, and also it's on our social media. And Hindu Society of Calgary is hosting the Bhaktam Saptah. It will be happening at the Crown Banquet Hall, and the dates is from October 6 to 12. The evening timing is from 6 to 8:30, and the weekend timing is, Saturday, Sunday timing is 10 to 12:30. So the Bhaktam Saptah will be delivered by his Puja Devkinandan Prabhuji, Devkinandan Thakur Prabhuji. He is one of the 5 main Bhaktam speakers in India right now. So if you want to go there, you want to listen to that, for that, or you want more information about that Bhaktam Saptah, so please contact Mr. Gopal Seni, and we have Mr. Rajneesh Singla, he's sitting in the back. You can contact him for that Bhaktam Saptah. So thank you very much, and please, we will see everybody for tomorrow for the Janmashtami. Now I guess we'll invite Gaurav to announce his donations. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. And prasadam will be served upstairs too. So please stay seated here for the prasadam.